I'm gonna react to a couple of trailers. Um, I don't even know which ones they are right now, but I'm gonna go watch them and I'll tell you what they are. I think one of them is Dear Evan Hansen, which I've heard of. I watch the Tonys every year, even though I don't go to shows, so I've heard of it, but I don't know what it's about. So Dear Evan Hansen, I'll do first. Okay, so that looked alright. I didn't know what the plot of that was. It's odd. But you know what it reminds me a little bit? There was this movie way back with Jake Gyllenhaal. Was it called Moonlight Mile? Or was that a different movie? Anyway, it was him and Dustin Hoffman, and like he had had a fiance who died or whatever, and then the family wouldn't let go of him. Watch it if you haven't. But then, yeah, so this is a musical. It's by those guys that did the music for La La Land, which we don't talk about that movie, and The Greatest Showman, which we love. And what else? Julianne Moore and Danny Pino. Now I like them. Do they sing in it? Is there singing for them? I know Amy Adams can sing, so obviously she's gonna do some singing. But I don't. I'm not familiar with the book or the soundtrack or whatever. The score. I don't know the songs. I don't know who gets to sing. And that other girl, I haven't seen her in anything. I know she was in that movie. Um, Caitlin something. But that looks fine. He looks weird. I don't know. That guy always looks weird like that. I don't know what's with his hair. Really strange hair. He kind of looks like one of the Peanuts characters in it. I don't know if he's supposed to. But I had seen people making memes earlier because I guess they feel like he's too old to play a high school kid. So they were putting up memes of the Robin Williams movie Jack and Elf and stuff. But I grew up in the 80s. I mean, every show I watched, Square Pegs, Head of the Class, they had 28-year-olds playing high school kids. So, I don't know. Let me go look for another trailer. Okay, so I'm going to do Snake Eyes now. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. I knew of the G.I. Joe cartoon when I was a kid. I never watched G.I. Joe. That said G.I. Joe Origins, so that looks like it's an origin story for one of the characters. I guess that's him. Um, I don't know. Henry Golding, I saw Crazy Rich Asians, and he's supposed to be the romantic lead in it, and I'm watching the movie and I'm like, him? Really? Because A, kind of looked like a white guy to me, and B, he was okay. I was like, okay. There was a bad guy husband in there that I thought was much more attractive. But it's funny because then I saw The Gentleman, which he was in, and I liked him in The Gentleman. I'm like, wait a minute, he's okay in this, and now in this he looks pretty good. And I'm like, why did he look the worst in as the romantic lead? They can't do those movies anyway. I guess they don't know what they're doing. But he's okay, so I don't have an unfavorable impression of him. But I couldn't tell anything from that trailer. There were swords in it, and something was going on. And I don't know. I guess he's a ninja? Is that even a ninja sword? That looked like a Hattori Hanzo sword. But he had black on, right? Is that racist? I don't know. There was a Liam Neeson trailer. I'm gonna go see. Okay, so at first I was like, what is this? A sequel to Punchin' Wolves? Which, I love the gray. I think that's the name of it. And anybody who hasn't seen it, which everybody's seen it, so I don't know who I'm talking to, but there was a guy on Ain't It Cool News who kept calling it Punchin' Wolves. So that movie was great. First I thought this was a sequel or something, but then it's not. It doesn't look like it. He's I guess got to save some people, but there's ice. It looked like a lot of unrealistic CGI ice. It looked like a lot of unrealistic CGI explosion. It looked like a lot of unrealistic CGI bridge. I don't know. But, Liam Neeson and Lawrence Fishburne, there's no reason not to watch it. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Not go? Not watch it? If it's available to you? Of course you're gonna watch it. Those two guys, you know, if they were in a different generation of actors, they'd be playing grandpas by now. Because they're probably grandpas by now. If they're not, I mean, well, Lawrence Fishburne, wait a minute. He was really young when he started. So, maybe he's not that old, but he's still old. They would be playing grandpas by now. But they're fighting ice with explosions or something. I don't know. It didn't look that bad. Out of those three, they're all maybes in a way. I mean, I guess if you probably watch the Liam Neeson one first. It's terrible because it looks like the worst movie, but it's Liam Neeson. It's Lawrence Fishburne. We know them. They're it's old home week, Can I tell you?